A watershed is an area of land that drains water, sediment, and dissolved materials to a common outlet at some point along a stream channel. The Santa Ana watershed catches stormwater from a 2,650 square mile region and channels it into the Pacific Ocean. The primary waterway in the watershed is the Santa Ana River. The total length of the river and its major tributaries is about 700 miles, making it one of the largest river systems in California. The Santa Ana River begins high in the San Bernardino Mountains, below San Gorgonio Peak, the highest peak in Southern California, rising 11,503 feet above sea level. It is here, among the melting snowfields and subalpine meadows, that the Santa Ana River is born and begins its long journey to the sea. For much of the year, water is held back by the Prado Dam and slowly released to the lower watershed. This basin is home to the largest wetlands in Southern California and sustains an ecosystem of amazing complexity. The wetlands provide critical habitat for thousands of bird, plant, and animal species. Due to the varied geography and elevation, the Santa Ana watershed encompasses many different ecoregions. An ecoregion is an area that shares a similar collection of species that makes it distinct from other environments. This diverse collection of ecoregions supports a tremendous diversity of wildlife. The watershed is now home to 4.8 million people. With such a large population, the demand for water can be great. Water needs within the watershed are met through a combination of both local and imported water supplies. Local resources include groundwater, recycled water, and stormwater. While imported supplies come from the Colorado River and Northern California. However, successfully providing water for so many people has come at a price. It was the rapid increase in agriculture, mining, logging, and urbanization that led to these waterways being drained, diverted, or lined with concrete, destroying much of the watershed's once pristine habitat and abundant wildlife. There are two other key threats that contribute to habitat loss for the native plants and animals in the watershed. Pollution. Human activities inevitably result in toxic byproducts or pollutants being left behind. These pollutants create a toxic environment and pose a significant threat to much of the native wildlife.